All right. So there's that. Welcome back to the Slackin Off podcast. I'm your host, Crawler, and I'm joined here today with Glizzy and one sick Goody.
Hey.
I'm a little sick, yeah.
Yeah, he's not feeling the greatest. But other than that, how's it going, boys?
It's going.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm the only
I
one.
I don't have much to talk about here. I've only been staying home and doing the personal finance class.
Damn. So I'm the only one not feeling like it's going.
Yeah.
I don't have anything really interesting to talk about. I haven't played any video games or anything.
I mean, I've played a couple video games. Well, a couple. I played one that I recorded last night and today when I got home. And then I found a couple of these real weird news articles. Yeah, these...
I had a dentist
goofy.
appointment. If that's cool.
Neat.
I mean, it's something interesting, I guess.
Good, bad.
Pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a dentist appointment. I don't know what much else to say about it.
I don't know. No, just seeing it. That's it. That's all.
That's the only thing we've done. Well, I've done, not we. What? Yeah,
well,
me.
I mean, we watched Doctor
I think
Strange on the weekend.
Oh yeah, that's right.
How'd the Mother's Day go?
I haven't seen any of that. Still haven't finished Moon Knight, the final episode.
Yep. Oh.
Because I've been watching Peaky Blinders with my parents. The only interesting thing I've really watched by myself, which was earlier today while I was doing those classes because I was so bored, was The Incredible Journey, a movie that came out like 70 years ago.
Damn.
About two dogs and a cat.
That's cool.
Away it goes. It's two dogs and a cat.
I told you this episode wasn't gonna be that much of a thing.
Yeah, I ended up watching Batman, Travis.
The 3-hour movie. Brian watched it.
Still haven't finished it. I got 30 minutes in and we stopped. But basically.
I mean, Brian can go on a rant if he wants.
I wouldn't mind.
Go for it. I really don't care about spoilers for that movie.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna say, for people saying that it's the best Batman movie or it's the best superhero movie, are stupid.
It's Batman. It's best Batman.
You're actually retarded.
I've never seen it.
No, I'm just saying the people that think it's the best movie are retarded.
You're retarded.
Sorry. No, but it's nowhere near.
I mean, the last video we uploaded, he hit you with the fuck you, so.
It's retaliation. You're retarded.
Retaliation.
He had it
God,
coming.
that was a good moment from that video, where Travis is muttering Duke Nukem quotes to himself.
I don't think that this movie for sure was gonna be like the most amazing Batman movie ever, because it was mainly showcasing like an early Batman. Like he was only 2 years into his career in this movie. We've only ever seen Batman when he's like been Batman for 20 years, 15 years, and he's like
he's just Batman.
He's just fought everybody like 1,000 times, and everybody knows him as Batman. This was kind of when he was still establishing himself as Batman, and like as someone to be fucked with.
Yeah, I heard I heard that with that movie, he tends to like get the answers to the riddles just handed to him instead of him figuring it out like detective style.
Well, it's like he already knows the answers before the question's even said. Because I mean, that's what I was telling you about like a day or two ago. Was that
yesterday.
He didn't feel like a human. He was saying answers so bad.
they don't ever show you him getting to the conclusion. He just knows the conclusion right after reading it.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Which, that's basically what
I mean,
fucking
Like, I
whichever
understand he's the
Batman.
world's greatest detective and all, but
Which was the
Yeah.
the Batman movie, Batman Forever? Is that the one with Jim Carrey and
That's
Tommy
Clooney.
Lee?
Batman Forever is Clooney. Bat nipples. I think.
Right. Which one was
which
Jim
is
Carrey and Tommy
Riddler.
Lee Jones in?
The
The best one.
Oops, hold on.
My-
Batman.
Everyone hated that movie. I loved it.
Oh wait, it is Batman Forever. Which one am I thinking of then?
Oh, then I was right.
Yeah, Batman Forever is the one with Val Kilmer. Oh, Batman and Robin was the one with Clooney.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that Batman was kind of the exact same way, but the Jim Carrey riddles were like fucking third grade riddles, like.
Yeah, they were bad.
Like one of the answers was a fucking clock. But it was cool though because like after they got all of the riddles, they compiled them all together and then got his identity, which was, I mean, it was just a corny plot point
Yeah, it made sense.
for back then, like the 80s, 90s.
But
It
see, what
made
my
sense for
problem,
back then.
what bothered me about this Riddler is that
Why does
he was
this?
playing out like with what he was playing out like a Joker, not a Riddler, with what he was doing. Like you know how Riddler's always just trying to prove that he's smarter than Batman.
The actor also said he was going for something super different that's never been done before.
I know, and
He was. I think
I'm not saying
he's
he's
trying to
not
make
bad
freaking Riddler
by any
cool.
means. Yeah, he's not bad by any means. The dude did a really good
Right.
job. But it's not my style.
I'm
The Riddler
looking
I
at
He was
like
like,
is the
yeah,
one from the
yeah. He
Arkham
was
games.
like, and that's even what Jim Carrey said. He was like, hey, he's trying to make the character like his own character, and like make his version of it very unique.
Yeah, and
which
I
is
respect
cool.
that.
Like, that's very
Yeah.
like an artistic thing. But Jim Carrey said he's not going to watch the movie just because that's not his thing.
He also said
And that's
some
like-
sickos out there might adopt that method.
Right.
So apparently,
Like
Apparently
fucking
Carrey
Jim Carrey,
watched
Jim Carrey Riddler was just kooky, and then he, well, I mean,
Mhm.
I say kooky, but then they were also like threatening people with acid, and then he blew up the Batcave.
well,
But
yeah,
he was very wacky in doing so.
yeah, he was weird. Like to me, right? When I think Riddler, it's the dude who just wants to be smarter than Batman by giving all these elaborate riddles in order to prove to Batman that he's smarter because he'll stump
The
Batman.
Arkham games. That's
Well,
Right.
literally
Yeah.
my exact.
Like-
just when I think good Riddler, Arkham games. Is
Yeah,
the
well,
first
like,
thing that comes to my
you know,
mind.
Batman himself will go up against the Riddler and he'll say, he'll like, there's a bomb over here, and if you can't figure out this riddle, I'm smarter than you, and that bomb will go off, killing this many people. And then Batman figures it out after a little bit and goes, oh, okay, hold on, let me go to defuse the bomb, and then there's another riddle there. It's more like elaborate mind games he's playing, and not so much.
And like he won't stop until he's like truly beaten Batman.
Yeah,
At his-
in a game of
At-
wits.
And then with the movie,
Yeah.
it just feels
Dude.
like he's just trying to destroy Gotham, and I'm
So
But with the Arkham
wicked
games,
ways.
the whole mechanic of like finding trophies and shit, that's more or less like a video
oh,
game
that's a video
aspect.
game thing, yeah. But I'm talking
Right.
about like the general normal missions portion
But
where
the-
you're just going through and he's
But the
like,
general missions portion, I agree with you.
yeah. But also the new Riddler's outfit looks stupid. Can I just say
Oh, yeah, the, like,
he looks like a
Wrapped in bandages
dumpster.
or whatever the fuck.
Not even like look at the podcast topics. I put a
Yeah.
comparison.
Oh
between
yeah,
the
that's
two.
what it is. He's got like the bag and the glasses.
I
Yeah.
hated it so much.
He's got like it looks like a Velcro patch over his mouth. And
See,
then-
that's what I love about Jim Carrey. Is just like you look at that image on the left, and it makes you smile.
it makes you smile and also screams
fucking
Riddler.
wacko.
And it also totally screams Riddler. Like, yeah, that's what Riddler would look like because he's just obsessed.
It screams Riddler more than the one on the right does.
More
for
than
sure.
the gang violence guy on the right. Yeah.
gang. Yeah, it's
Maybe if they
British
would have made
gang
it like a
violence, man.
lighter green and not like dumpster green.
Well, but that and also like you know, give him
or
more
like
of those,
or like army green or like whatever color green that is.
yeah,
It's
or like
like-
give him something maybe like this.
It's like a baby barf green down one octave. It's like that's the only way I could have put it.
Well, but like, I think the only part that I found weird
I
with
don't
Jim
know
Carrey's rendition of Riddler.
That's like my
the
favorite
pink
part
hair.
of his is when he's in the Batcave and he's throwing the bombs all around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I just think the pink hair is weird. That's all. That's the only part that made me sort of like, what? Why does he look like Eurythmics? You know?
Well, because he was supposed to be like a nerdy redhead, and it looked
Oh, is that
okay
what he was supposed
before
to be?
when he had the yes, and originally before he became the Riddler in that movie,
Oh, here it
he
is.
had long hair.
Yeah, and it looks
Yeah,
kind of
he had
normal.
like longer red hair, and it actually looks better. And then he cut it all short like that when he donned the Riddler outfit, and like kind of transformed himself.
Yeah. But then he cut the hair, and it just kind of made him look like Eurythmics. That's all I can compare it to. But the new Riddler looks like he's cosplaying a garbage dumpster. You know those ones that are on the side of any sort of faculty building? Or,
He just looks like one of the random ass thugs that you'd fight in Arkham.
Yeah, it's like you're traveling
It's
in
so
Arkham.
cold
Man.
out here.
He
It's the
doesn't,
freaking
he
bat.
doesn't look very memorable.
You
is what
scared,
it is.
Bet?
At least Jim Carrey, like, he looks very memorable. Like,
Mhm.
you look at
Like,
that
you
and
look
like
at
you'll,
that's like, oh, that's a Riddler.
Yeah, because he's got
Not
all the
like-
he's got all the
well, like, you
Who
think
dis-
about it,
marks and
Who
all
dis?
the
you
little
can
details.
think about Jim Carrey's characteristics, I guess, like as the
Yeah.
Riddler more than you can this guy. Like,
Yeah, like if you when you end up finally watching the movie, y'all,
there's not a
see
lot
what
to
I'm
say about
talking
that
about.
outfit.
No, hold on.
You'll see
Other
what
than
I'm
it's
talking about when I
mostly
say
just
he's
covered
like
up.
a freaking. He's like a freaking
Holy
Joker. 'cause
crap.
He even has like the laugh, the weird like bipolar disorder, or it's just he's actually insane. He's not just some guy trying to be smarter
The Jim
than.
Carrey Riddler has them leprechaun shoes and a giant bulge.
Hey, what giant what?
Bro, look at the
Dude,
podcast
I fucking
topics. You'll see what I mean.
No.
Batman so
I'm
much. I'm
coloring.
saving that image.
Let me see.
I
Oh
mean,
nah.
packing
Face.
heat.
Well, I just like zooming in on his face.
Here's another. Here's an
Mom.
image I like. You know, here's an image of his
Dude,
face that I like to
Mom.
zoom in on.
My man's over here packing a foot long sling dong, brother. I ain't about that.
I like that
He looks
face.
like
I think that's my
Brandon,
favorite one there.
he looks like Trevor. And the
Wait.
school.
Oh, I thought you were thinking. Never mind. I thought you were saying Stephen Hogg for a second.
No.
Oh no.
There's
Yeah,
another.
the
There's,
hurt
a-
No,
Jim
that's
Carrey
an
like
inside
that.
joke.
there's another image of the way that Jim Carrey posed for that photo shoot, and I just can't get a clean, clear image. What the hell is going on here? I found a JimCarreyOnline.com. I'm gonna
Nice.
leave that.
I mean, he has a website, I'm sure.
There you go. Why'd they have him posing like this, dude? What the hell?
Oh, another thing. Before I forget about it, in the Batman film, as with every other Batman movie we've seen thus far,
Uh-huh.
they did Catwoman dirty
Oh, okay.
and made her a boring character.
I kind of
just-
saw that coming.
Yeah, I don't know what's so hard about getting Catwoman to be a cool character in movies, but so far we have not been successful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because apparently, they go to use Catwoman as only a sex symbol, so instead of
Literally,
creating,
that's all she was in this movie. I mean, like, no, she literally worked at a club.
well, but that's because of Gotham, right? The TV show Gotham. So if you watched that, Travis, if you watched Gotham, then you'll understand the sort of
I watched a little bit of it.
then you'll understand the setting of the Batman movie, and like why it's paced in that way. is because it's essentially after the show Gotham finished. That movie comes
really?
up. Yeah. So one of my coworkers, he finished all of Gotham, him and his wife, and they went to go watch the Batman
I should
movie.
tell my mom that, actually, because I think they watched Gotham.
Yeah, and then they went to watch the Batman movie and went, wow, okay, this is similar, like this builds off of Gotham because this happened in it and that happened in it, so that's kind of weird. But I guess it's supposed to be a a continuation, a building up. So that I can get, that I can understand, and that's why it kind of makes me
the same thing.
Well,
with,
it
like
makes
WandaVision and Falcon Winter
and
Soldier,
Doctor
stuff
Strange.
like that.
Yeah, with WandaVision and Doctor Strange, this new one, they kind of interconnect.
Intertwined, yeah.
But
and I get that.
And
but
then the Batman movie actually tended to make sense. I didn't watch it, but the setting itself and the way Batman
that universe's Joker is also Cameron Monaghan, because that was him and fucking the Gotham show.
I don't know.
Quote unquote. They never
who the Joker is in the new Batman, but I'm pretty sure the Joker in Gotham is the guy who plays Cal Kestis in Fallen Order.
That's Cameron McGonagall.
Oh, I didn't know him by name.
Yeah, he's in a few shows. He was also I think he was the gay dude in Shameless.
Oh, neat.
And he was actually the kid in Click, the one that
Really?
Adam Sandler yells at in the driveway.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
Why do I keep finding images of Jim Carrey, Riddler in weird positions?
Yes, yeah, he was the dude who served as the origins to the Jew. What the fuck is that photo?
I decided in there silently.
Yeah, they don't
Jim
ever
Carrey face. This is awesome.
They don't ever specifically call him the Joker in Gotham because I don't think they could legally, but they basically like heavily insinuated that that's who he was
supposed to
like
be.
going to become.
Yeah. These
I just hope the sequel's better.
He looks like a demon in that photo.
I know, dude. But see, the difference.
He looks beautiful.
What's happening in that image is he's closing his eyes, waiting for the things to explode in the Batcave.
Right. That's my favorite scene right there. Is he goes, and then he like sits there and braces for the explosion.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, he looks downright evil in that photo, like out of context.
Yeah, kind of like something, one of these.
Like one on what?
That looks like David Bowie got possessed by a demon.
Yeah. And then
It just smiled like a creepy bastard.
and then bam. Almost the same image.
What the fuck?
Travis, you should know who that is.
I should?
Yeah, that's the joke that I've been making, the Eurythmics band. Sweet dreams are made of this. That's the person who
What?
sang it.
That's who the fuck? Adele?
No,
which one of those?
Eurythmics.
Eurythmics, bruh.
You're it. Oh,
Here, it's spelled like this.
that's a band.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I didn't know you were talking about a band, dude. I thought you were talking about like, fucking. I don't know what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about like a movie or like actual math or some shit.
It's fine.
Yes, the other quadratic
I've never heard.
formula,
I've never.
Pythagorean
I didn't know
theorem,
that this was
trigonometry,
originally done by.
Yeah,
Whatever,
her
dude.
name is Annie Lennox. Her and I guess her husband.
I've literally
Dave
only
Stewart.
ever heard the Marilyn Manson version of that song.
There's no shot you've never heard the original.
Well, I mean, I've heard the
Shut
original,
up.
but I don't know who it's by. is what I mean.
Yeah, well, it's
Okay.
not like they're widely known for anything else but this song, you know?
They're
I've
really
literally
not.
only ever heard that song in movies. I've never gone out of my way to hear
And
that song
memes.
other than the Marilyn Manson version.
Yeah.
Which is significantly better, by the way.
Which is why I'm not blaming you for anything, but like what I'm just saying, like the she just looks like Jim Carrey's friggin' Riddler.
That look, I mean, with the red hair, yeah.
She in her older age wears a T-shirt that says HIV positive.
I would have said that looked like David Bowie with like a woman face, like
Like a deep
photoshopped.
fake.
I don't know. Right.
David Bowie got deep faked into a woman. Oh no. Yeah.
It's just a really bad coming out story.
Oh, she had long hair at one point? Whoa. Okay. Huh. But before I went off on the whole Eurythmics tangent, saying like the freaking Batman movie, whatever, I was gonna say something, and I went off on a tangent.
Oh no. I'll be honest. The movie was a solid 5 out of 10.
Oh,
Like the scenery was pretty.
that's what I
But,
was gonna. I was gonna say like the first thing that kind of put me off from it, besides the actor, was watching this scene in the trailer where he's getting point blank shot by a bajillion bullets from AKs in a hallway.
Yeah.
And I'm going, doesn't
That scene
Batman
was
do
kinda
everything
cringe.
he
Like how
can
many?
to like
Like what?
in the trailer for the Patterson Batman? There's a scene where he walks through a hallway and he's just getting lit up by AK-47s, and he's just
Oh, and he's getting like
taking
shot in
all
the
of it.
chest and stuff.
in the chest and the side. He's just taking all of it.
Yeah, because this somehow 2 years in, he developed a bulletproof suit.
That has enough movement and motion, range of motion that allows
Which,
him to
by
fight.
the way, it's just some Argo and cargo pants, some tactical boots.
Right.
He's
It's
really
not
looking
even a
like
real
Gotham by
bat
Gaslight.
suit.
Let me pull that up. I don't know if you guys know that.
I
I
love
think
that
I do.
movie.
Yeah,
That movie's
Gotham by
awesome.
Yeah, but he definitely looks like that Batman. Well, not definitely
Which-
looks, but he
that
does have
Batman
that sort of
is-
feel.
Even then, that Batman is also a Batman that's been Batman for like 15, 20 years. It's just set like 100 years ago.
Yeah, and he's got like armor. His armor is just kind of cargo pants and some hardened leather stuff.
That's really all they had.
Yeah, I mean
There weren't
there
I
weren't
mean-
really. I mean, there were guns, but it wasn't.
there were
Batman's always
guns,
been a,
but there wasn't much in terms of protection against guns back then. At least I don't think.
No, you'd have to be wearing
Not
plate
like-
armor pretty much.
I was gonna say, like, other than like a physical shield or like a helmet
Yeah.
and but like even soldiers and shit, like back in like World War I, World War II, they were only given like fucking uniforms.
Yeah,
They weren't
fatigues.
given
That was it.
padded shit. They weren't. It wasn't like how we went into Vietnam and shit.
Yeah, with
But
the,
even in Vietnam, we didn't have much. I mean, did we have Kevlar in Vietnam?
I can't remember.
When was Kevlar invented?
Let's see here. I
Let's
will
learn
Google it.
something new.
I'm not caught up with Kevlar lore, I'm sorry.
There was a woman who invented Kevlar.
1965.
It's around
So-
that time, yeah.
Around that time, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Honey, new Kevlar lore just dropped.
I think she died at 90. Polish
Man,
American
that's rough.
chemist.
Well, that woman was born in 23, like 1923. I'd be surprised if she wasn't dead.
Yeah. Let me see here. So what were you saying?
That's
when
cool
the
though.
war started,
Kevlar was
what were
actually
you saying?
invented by a woman.
That is pretty cool. When were you saying Kevlar was invented?
I
Like when
I
did
was thinking somewhere around Vietnam era,
well, like what did
like
you
the Cold War.
like Google and figure out?
I just as when was Kevlar invented, and it said 1965.
Yeah, it was a full 10 years after Vietnam had started. So when they went into that Vietnam War area, they didn't really have Kevlar. Ow, punch the
Right.
table.
They had it towards the later end of Vietnam.
Yeah, the last
Like-
10 years they
Right.
would have had it. But I mean, if you see any of the pictures, they're all just wearing, fatigues. They got,
Right.
I mean, they have the medic has like an extra jacket, but that's not really gonna stop
It was
much.
basically just don't get shot.
Yep. Don't get shot. Hide.
Which, when Batman takes a bullet to like the bat symbol on his chest, it makes sense.
Yeah, because he's
that part
layered
to
a
be
bunch of
bulletproof.
armor there.
And it's
Be like,
explained it in
considering
the
that's like the
in
safest part of
the
his suit.
video. It's explained it in the video games even that
Mhm.
he keeps that as like the most reinforced part of the suit because that's the target everyone's gonna shoot at or go for. It's a big fucking target in the middle of his chest.
Yeah.
It's the same reason like 9 times out of 10 when something hits Superman, it hits him right in the fucking chest.
Yeah.
They don't go for his face like ever. They always go for his chest.
Mhm.
It's because that shit's just right there in the middle, easy
Yeah.
to shoot at.
It's
do
sitting
whatever.
there and it's the easiest one to aim at. And plus, whenever you're taught how to fire a gun, it's like aim for the chest because that's the easiest part to hit.
Because literally, Batman, like if you think about it, realistically, Batman could be countered so goddamn easily.
By
'Cause,
shooting
like,
him in the mouth.
Everything, I was gonna say, all you have to do is just shoot him right in the mouth, just not miss, and he's dead.
Just pull a real
'Cause
quick
he never
dead shot.
protects his mouth. He never protects his mouth, dude.
Yeah, unless you're
just-
freaking Batman Beyond, which has a full face mask thing, to where his
Right,
mouth is
right.
black.
Like 9 times out of 10, any iteration of Batman you see, like he's got that one significant weak point. Like I know that Batman says that like his weakness is like, oh, attack his parents, go for
Nah, man.
the dead parents. It's like no, he has a big physical weak spot right there. He is a human, and his mouth is uncovered.
Well,
Like,
and even then, just go for the joints in his armor too. Like you can only put
Like, I
so
don't
much
care if he
armor on
can-
that.
I don't care if he can move around. If you've got a machine gun and you just give it a proper aim to his face, I don't care how fast he's moving around. You're gonna hit him in the mouth if you're aiming for his face.
Yeah, if you're aiming at the
And you're
right
like
spot.
at like 6 to 10 feet. If you're shooting at him with a fucking AK-47, like you were talking about in the Robert Pattinson case,
Mm-hmm.
like in a hallway, and he's rushing towards you with nowhere to run back and forth. Realistically, he's gonna get shot down by anybody with an IQ above 90. Like who's gonna think to shoot him in the mouth?
Yeah, like I just I just went and found a like a little thing of all the Batman costumes throughout the years. And so far there's only 2 right now that have any sort of mouth covering, and it's Batman Beyond and Nightfall Batman, where like he's got like this
Nightfall Batman.
Yeah, he's got like this blue cape, but it's like a full-on armored head. Looks kind of cool. But all the other versions do not have any sort of mouth covering whatsoever. And even then, like, you just aim for that face in general. Most people are like, aim for the forehead. No. You aim for the forehead and it just sort of... There's a bulletproof plate there. You get a bruise on your forehead, but you're okay. Just aim for the eyes, nose, or mouth. That's the one. Those are the small. That's a small area to hit. That's the only place you're gonna get any sort of damage done to the face. Like, let me see here. Night. I'm gonna send you guys an image of the Nightfall Batman. Can I not get a toy?
I
Thank
feel
you very
like
much. There we go.
this
Holy
might be
shit,
an
that looks
unpopular
cool.
opinion, but I feel like having a cape like Batman would actually be really impractical.
Oh
It
no,
is.
it is
Let's be
incredibly
honest with you.
impractical. It
Like,
just
because
it's all for
just
looks.
in that Gotham by Gaslight photo, like he's already almost like stepping on that cape, and it's
Oh.
like blowing in the wind. And
Oh,
shit.
might
So,
I
like,
add something real
Yeah.
quick?
and try to he's just gonna trip
really
over
got me
himself
upset.
and shit.
So can I just add something real quick that made me super upset
What?
about the Batman movie? So as I was watching it, I noticed never once did he glide at all with his cape.
Right, that was like the one
That's the
practical
only
thing
use he
about
had
Batman's
for it.
cape was the fact that he used it to glide around the city like a bat.
Bro, he literally opened a wingsuit. He didn't just start. He didn't jump off and use his cape. He used a
I kind of heard
freaking
about that.
wingsuit.
That's a little disappointing. Which,
Got me
again,
so
it's
mad.
also early Batman. So
Don't care.
I'd say,
Don't disrespect the
It-
homie like that.
I mean, it's easy to judge it, but at the same time, I guess until it's supposed to be like, if it were Batman like 10, 15 years into his capes crusading, like, and he was doing shit like that, and his Batmobile looked that way, and he
He literally
fought
looks like
that
the
way,
distro from freaking Rocket League.
then I would be like, okay, that's really shitty. But the fact that it's supposed to be Batman like 2 years in, and he's still kind of learning the ropes himself, like,
Well, but
I don't know. I guess once this version of Batman matures into like a Batman who's been a vigilante for like over 10 years
but
and
I
stuff,
see,
like
I
if
think-
everything is fledged out and more familiar, then it'll be better.
I feel like though, like you would only need the 3 to 4 maybe years to really understand what you're doing, because it's not that new at that point. Sometimes we underestimate how much time that really is, because you can get used to something in a month. Now improving upon it, that's different. So I mean 3 to 4 years I'd say, and he should have those sort of normal, the cape that glides and all that, because then he's making those advancements through his company. But like, I wouldn't expect him to have
And he'd
all
also
the
have to-
advancements in the
You'd
first 2
also
years.
have to get used to doing that
yeah.
as like muscle memory,
Mm-hmm.
like being able to just like flawlessly grab both sides of the cape in a way that you'll be able to glide through the air
Yeah.
like
Just
every
makes me wanna
single
play
time.
Arkham Knight, bro.
No, I don't
But no,
blame
cape-
like
I
them
feel
for
like a
not
cape
gliding.
would
It just
really only be practical in like the sense of like hunter capes from Destiny, where they're not
they're not touching
long
the floor. They're
enough to like
mid-back,
trip
yeah.
you.
See, that's another thing that bothered me was his cape and just his cowl. Like it was collared. It looked like it just a ring around his neck.
I'm looking at it. It doesn't look that bad. To be fair, the bat suit looks okay.
Eh,
It doesn't look
Like,
that
it's-
bad. You just
In my opinion,
you're
there's
just
a lot that
attacking
needs
it
to
to
do.
attack it at this point.
No.
That's what I think. Because they could have done this bat suit.
Yeah, you might
so
be
much
a
worse.
little bit biased.
Yeah, no, he definitely is biased against it.
No, I'm not.
You were biased before the movie came out. That's just kind of how. You as a person, I know you well enough that you just sort of stay that sort of biased against something if you don't like it to begin with.
I think poor Robert Pattinson is also a little bit biased against because of the Twilight series. I mean, like even he
No.
fucking hated that.
Yeah, well,
I
and
mean,
like,
it has nothing to do with Twilight.
because I think the kind of collar looks cool to it. It adds an aesthetic that's kind of kind of neat because it's not something any of the Batmans really do. They don't add that sort of like that sort of collar there to give him some sort more of a bigger build. You can't really see his neck through it, so it makes his silhouette look bigger, which makes him more intimidating because Robert Pattinson is not a big dude.
Oh no, there's a scene with his shirt off, and he is scrawny. He looks like he's malnourished, bro.
Well,
And I was kind of talking more like the whole Twilight thing. I was kind of talking more like people's reaction to Robert Pattinson being Batman.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the initial reaction was tarnished because everyone thought, "Oh fuck, it's the dude who did Twilight."
Who did Twilight? Yeah, and because the only other role that he's had that
sadly
has...
he's
Go ahead.
that has any significant merit was in Harry Potter.
Yeah, it was in Harry Potter or what do you call it? Or what's that one with Willem Dafoe? The Lighthouse.
Huh? Lighthouse.
Yeah, it's this movie where these two guys are in a lighthouse and they are slowly going nuts over the course of the movie.
It sounds like a cool movie.
Let me see here.
See, and then with the suit, it's not because I'm biased. It's just it doesn't match my personal preference of Batsuit.
Yeah, so
I can look past not liking a suit.
So in other words, you are biased.
No. Because if I was biased, I'd put like unnecessary amount of hate just to hate it. I'm just simply stating that I don't like it because I'd rather see something else. It's not bad. I'd much rather see something else.
Because you're biased towards others.
Sir.
Yeah, you're opinionated towards another
the
suit.
look of other Batsuits.
No.
I'd say
like,
say you're probably pretty biased towards the look of like Arkham Knight Batman, the Arkham
like
game
the
Batman
52
look.
or something like
That's like the gold standard look for Batman, probably.
And with the comic book, if you wanted to get a comic book Batman gold standard, I'd say New 52 is a good one.
Yeah,
I was gonna say like Adam
the
West
one I just said.
looking Batman.
Yeah. Which that's a cool looking Batman with the New 52 one. Ears may be short, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, because personally, I like
tall
ears, long cape. That's just, and the little like claw things on his arms.
Mm-hmm.
Those gotta be.
Oh yeah, the blades.
Those gotta be a little longer too. But I like just the clean, how sleek it is.
Yeah, see,
like with
I prefer the Batman Beyond one, but
the Batman Beyond is just so clean.
That's just because I like the black, the red, the thin belt, and it's all it goes into itself sort of. So he doesn't have to have all this bulky look to him. But then again, in other outfits, I like the bulky. I like the bulk. Now what I was gonna say, the Lighthouse, Travis, it's a movie set in the 1890s, and they're on an island in New England, where they're just two lighthouse keepers. It's a horror movie, I think. Yeah, it's a horror psychological thriller, and it's just Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson going mental, just going nuts in the freaking lighthouse alone.
It's pretty cool.
Stuff just keeps happening.
Hey James.
Yeah.
I know you have a pretty heated opinion about it.
Oh, okay.
I just sent it in the
What?
podcast topics. That suit. I remember when you first saw it, you hated it so much.
I still don't like it. I don't like the way Arkham Knight, the game, did the Batman Beyond suit. I think it looks stupid.
But from what I can gather from different photos and stuff, I was right, Brandon. Your sort of like ideal Batsuit is like the Arkham game, like standard Batsuit.
City is a prime example of the Batsuit I enjoy.
Right, right.
Sleek, tall ears, long cape. With the Batman movie, is just the cowl. He made his head look kind of misshapen. The ears were small. The cape was too small.
My favorite iteration is probably the Arkham Knight iteration,
Oh,
where
same. The 3.0
it
suit.
actually looks
Fire.
like armored. Like that suit looks believably bulletproof in the chest area, and arm area.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the look up. Let me just pull it up because the Arkham Knight 2.1, I think, is what it's called.
Have you seen
Let me just-
Travis? Have you seen the Hellbat costume?
Hellbat.
Yeah. So basically, Batman had to single-handedly go to Apocalypse because he was like trying to find Robin, and he has this demon-looking suit, and he wears it. It's all like black and red. And here, I'll send it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I'm looking at it. It looks like the 2014 RoboCop.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, man, you had to do Batman dirty like that. You have to say that, bro. That was out of line.
Well, I meant with like the red lights and shit. I guess
True.
it just looks more like a beefy Genji skin.
Beefy.
That's what it looks
Genji.
like. It looks like a beefy Genji skin.
Oh man. Jean Paul.
Anyways, what were you saying?
Who was saying what now? Was someone saying something?
Travis said them, but I'm trying to find the good image of the suit.
Which suit?
The
The Arkham City
Arkham
suit?
Knight on Arkham Knight.
Hold up. I just saw the
I was just
weird...
looking at that suit.
What the hell?
No,
There's
it's
this one right here.
I went to Etsy. What the fuck?
Are you talking about this one? What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Hey,
It's a
hey.
$775
Yo,
outfit.
He's not wearing a cup. I think I can see the outline of his dick.
This is a fairly complete Robin costume using garment-grade leather and neoprene on the sides of the shirt for a snug fit.
Sold on Etsy.
Yeah. A few measurements would be needed so the underpants
How did I
and
know?
shirt fit. This includes cape, shirt, belt, underpants. You want to know how much it is?
You just said like 700 something.
Well, I didn't know if you guys heard me. It has 827 reviews. It's rated 5 stars, and it has $775. That's how much it is for that outfit.
I would never wear
No.
anything like that for Halloween unless I had a cup underneath that and my legs were shaved.
What if I gave you a Klondike bar?
I would need to meet the prerequisites.
Okay.
So does this dude make like? Oh no! Why on Etsy is there literally linked recommended item is there's 3 pup masks, Travis.
Oh, nice. They've probably all been used.
Dude, we should do something for Halloween.
It's the
this
same.
year.
Wait, it's the same dude.
What?
The same dude makes them. He
So
makes a
it's-
Stitch. He makes a Stitch one. He makes a Snout only, and he makes animal hoods non something.
But is he?
Non puppy?
What?
What
What's
the
this guy's
hell?
Etsy?
It is it's here.
Suddenly my interest has been. I've gone from sickened to curious.
Here you go, Travis. I'm gonna send the link so we don't dox this dude.
Yeah. Open that with that.
What the
that one.
Tugging tab.
He has
I'm
just
kidding.
a random warrior vest blade 1.
Hey, yo.
He's got random
that's
blade vests. Then cat.
Those are. I will give this guy credit where credit is due.
They're good.
This guy looks like he makes significantly better pup masks than like the standard I'm used to seeing. Oh, dude, he's even made a fucking leg holster for a gun. That's cool.
Yeah, he's got some
This guy
cool
just works
stuff, and then
leather and shit.
he's got men's corsets.
Like he's got right.
He got what?
I know what it does.
You know,
What is this?
he's got Sub-Zero
Oh
chest and
shit,
belt.
that's actually kind of cool.
He's got like a scorpion leather vest and stuff
Yo,
he
look
makes.
at the
And
look at the
and then he's
Spider-Man vest.
yeah, he's got the Star-Lord leather jacket, and then he's got Care Bear pup masks.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This guy did the fucking Taskmaster like armor. That's cool as shit.
Got a flamingo
clown.
mask.
The clown. We're probably
Spider-Man
I
noir
mean,
vest. Okay.
people can look
That's
this
cool.
shit up if they want to. Don't hate on this guy.
No,
This guy's running a business,
He
bro.
is-
This guy's probably making
he's
more
making
money than
bank.
like everyone does. This guy's probably making bank.
he
This
is
guy has over 2,000
100%.
sales and he's 5 stars.
Yeah.
If
To-
anything, this guy is just like, I mean,
I
like
can't
he's living
blame
it
him.
here.
I
He's
just-
an entrepreneur.
Yeah. He saw an opportunity to make more money and he did it. I can't
I mean,
blame
he
him.
is appealing to like both, like conservative gun owner, like people,
Yeah,
and then
leg
like
holsters.
also
And
LGBT, bondage people.
yep. And then the
Whoever's into
superhero
that.
dudes, because they're just
Which
random
I
Spider-Man
know-
noir vest or just Wolverine full
I know
outfit.
more or less, those people are on like opposite ends of the spectrum, but I'm sure there are people who meet both of that.
Yeah, in
I
the
don't
middle.
know.
Like he has a leather jacket that just looks cool.
The dragon hood. I like the leather vest.
He also
And the
has
Sub-Zero
tails.
chest and belt. His tails? What?
Yeah, page 3.
Oh shit! I've only been looking at page 1.
He also has
Bro,
like
it's
you can
Oh,
buy his leather scraps
shit,
by the
no.
box.
Like most pup masks I see are just like generic, like black and then a color, and it's just
Yeah.
like
This guy is
a
definitely
generic dog-looking mask
like how
that
you
looks
find that at
weird.
GTA.
These at least have a bit of character to them. As creepy as they are still,
Yeah,
I
they're
still
still
find them a
weird.
little bit off-putting. But
you know, then he's
they
got,
are.
he's got
They do
freaking
look made
Anubis.
really well.
So while y'all are still looking at that, what should we do for Halloween?
I wanted to do Skeletor, but I don't think I'm fit enough for that.
I forgot you said that last year. You literally, you came home from work. It's like I want to be Skeletor next year. I'm like, okay. After you came back
Let's
with a
go,
chair,
man.
I'm honestly, I
This guy just
expected
makes a
it.
bunch of shit
I'm
with
so
leather.
upset that I can't dress up at Chick-fil-A. That'd be so cool. Bro, you understand how crazy I would go for Halloween at Chick-fil-A, dude?
I'm gonna be honest, looking at the people wearing the pup masks is like making me have goosebumps. The same goosebumps I felt when I recorded Venge, where it's out of fear.
Wow. Some lesser
Bondage
dominant
Superman.
male figures scare you. SMH my head.
No, it's just the fact that they wear it out in public.
Oh, nah.
This dude is posing by the
Can I
side
make
of a
doggy
building.
bones?
I'd wear one of those instead of a
I
surgical
hope people
mask.
buy those for their dogs and
The
like, not
thing is
for...
it doesn't have it doesn't have a mouth portion.
Oh no.
What happened?
Well, I'm looking at this guy's doggy bones that he makes. He makes like leather dog bones, and I was like, oh, I hope people are giving these to their actual dogs and not like actually chewing on them. And then I scrolled down to the comments, and
There's people chewing.
well,
on it.
you could just just see
I
that
love
for
the
yourself.
bone, and
you
so
know.
did my pup.
I've I've yet to see a photo of a dog actually chewing on one of these. It seems to just be only people.
Valid.
Which, I mean, I
Travis?
guess we're not really judgmental here.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm just gonna point out what
We're
I
not
saw.
trying to be judgmental. It's
We're
just
just simply saying, are y'all okay?
you have to admit, as somebody who's not used to seeing that, it's a little
It's a
off-putting.
little awkward. It's a little weird.
It's a little awkward to be staring at a random stranger in the face while they're holding a leather bone in their mouth and they're making eye contact with me
the camera. Yeah.
through my phone screen. It's just weird.
Well, don't worry, Travis. It's okay. I found a person. This one, I found an image. This one, they're not wearing they're not wearing the pup mask. They're holding it out, but you can see the scars on their wrists.
Oh,
Send it.
which one?
Here, I'll send it in the chat.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no! The poor dude.
I think it's a woman.
Dude is a general term, you retard.
I thought you said guy.
Said dude.
I wasn't listening. I was I was enamored on the fact that I saw the scarring.
As disheartening as that is to see, at least it doesn't appear like
it doesn't go from the wrist down to the ankle. Ankle,
right?
Elbow.
It's
wow.
The saying is across the road.
Alright, guys, I'm cutting myself in my wrist, my freaking ankle. See you guys in the nether realm.
Typically, actually, typically whenever you see that in TV or in like anime, in like manga and shit, there's a whole lot of manga that features like suicidal shit.
Oh yeah, it's nuts.
That's being pumped out of like Japan, but
yeah,
they're actually, I think, legally required. They're legally required to show you the wrong way to do it and show you doing it across the wrists, like side to side, across the road. Some people call it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the wrong way.
Because if people read it and then like get suicidal tendencies and try to kill themselves, they'll be unsuccessful. And it could potentially save a life if someone doesn't know how to kill themselves properly by
just
cutting their wrist. Which we won't. I was going to say, if you want to find that out for yourself, that's an easy thing to Google. That's the information at your fingertips, but we're not going to disclose that.
Hey Google, how do you kill yourself?
You tie a rope and then jump off.
How to kill yourself painfully.
Yeah, painfully.
10 ways to kill yourself very painfully.
I found the one with people chewing on the bone and looking at the camera.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
That's just awkward. Where do these people find the confidence to do this? Not even just generally in their own home, but like outside.
I wouldn't even post like a photo of myself like that.
Exactly.
Just for the
soul,
like.
But...
April Fools.
Well, even if I bought it, I wouldn't leave a review with my face in it, just because I like facial recognition software is so fucking crazy nowadays. Like, literally, we could blow up big, and then someone will be like, "Oh, that's you."
Oh, that's
and
you.
I'll be like,
"Oh, let me delete the image."
Right. It'll just be like, "Shit."
I just found BDSM Batman.
Well, no, no matter what, dude. Like, once you post an image like that, that's on the internet forever. If someone finds that, they save that. It's theirs forever. No matter what you do to delete it, they can re-upload it. Like, that's the... that is, like, the main problem Chris Chan had. And, like, and, like, from his time on the internet, his problem has been posting shit on the internet and giving people ammunition. Because you can never truly get rid of that shit.
Here you go, boys. Look, it's an actual good boy.
You just gotta be careful with like what you actually do.
Oh my god, dude! I've yawned like 6 times in the past 5 minutes.
I was looking for a dog in the dog mask.
You actually found one.
But then I first found BDSM Beer Gut
Is my
Batman.
Discord dead, or are y'all extremely quiet?
No, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
That guy looks like a henchman out of the wrong Batman movie.
Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at this.
You know what I'm looking at?
Yeah, I know what you're looking at. This is the Batman podcast.
We're gonna have a Batman. We're gonna watch the Batman movie over the weekend. Hey, I think we
Yeah.
downloaded the wrong Batman movie.
I think I did.
We're going to fight the Joker,
We're not
senor.
going. You and I went for the same joke. The same. We will find him before. Ay, no, senor. Es wrong, payaso. It just goes. He's like walking. He's got himself a Corona in one hand. He's got his grapple hook in the other.
Fuck, I'm slow on the uptake because I don't know Spanish.
Payaso means clown. So I said.
No, I was gonna make a joke of my own.
Oh, okay.
What I missed because my phone sucks and disconnected me from the Wi-Fi, and I couldn't see you guys for a little bit.
If you look in the podcast topics, do you see the BDSM Batman?
BDSM Batman? What I want to see? Hey,
We
look
were
at Uncle
making
Ricardo.
We were making a joke about, oh, I downloaded the wrong Batman movie.
He's got an
And I went-
abnormally large, like, ball sack, bro. He's packed.
What the fuck? That's how you what?
Look at Uncle Jose.
Yeah, we were making a joke.
Okay, that's it was gonna be a dumb joke, and I was gonna say Robin get to the Batmobile,
Get to the Batmobile.
but I just ended up making myself giggle by pressing the text to speech button and hearing it go Batmobile. Because if you press it twice, it'll say it back to you slower.
Oh,
fact,
I didn't know
actually,
that.
I learned something from this the other Swedish man that
Other Swedish
that
man.
matters.
So, not PewDiePie?
Not PewDiePie, Joel, and also
Varg
not
Skeletor.
XQC. But what is it? Where is it? He would go to one of these. You go to Portuguese, English to Portuguese, and he would type in, "My name is Duke Nukem."
My name is Dookie Nookie.
Ookie nookie.
Yeah, and if you let it, yeah. So you type in "My name is Duke Nukem" in the Portuguese part. And then that's when they say it.
El
It's funny
nombre
as hell.
es Dookie
My name is
Nookie.
Dookie Nookie.
Alright.
My name is Duke Nukem.
I'm gonna
I
rip
love
off your
My
hair and
name
shit down your
is
dick.
Dookie Nookie.
Duke Nukem memes are classic, bro.
Please, everyone
I
listening
need
to
a
this,
glass of
like
goat's milk.
your homework for this podcast
Oh,
is
yeah,
to go to
they
Google
get homework.
Translate. Go to Google Translate and put the input as Portuguese to English, and put in for Portuguese in English. My name is Duke Nukem, and press the text to speech button twice. Like it, you need to do this.
And find
After
a
you
real
listen to them.
cursed Batman
And
image
and
and link it to our
experience
Instagram.
it. And just listen to the text to speech lady go, "My name's Duke Nukem."
Oh, we almost finished right
the
on
funniest
time.
thing you hear all week.
Ow, my knee. It's locking up. Sweet, I'm gonna be here for a little bit.
So I like
Oh,
how you can
that's
type anything and hear them say it. So what happens if I type that in and have a Japanese person say it?
It's just
see.
real racist.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Here's to hoping.
It is not.
I put it.
It is not as funny as I wish.
Fuck you, bitch boy, and I went, "Fuck you, bitchy boy." Fuck you, bitchy boy.
All right. If you enjoyed this, whatever this was, you know what? I think it turned out to be a banger in the end. We started off rough. I'll give it that. But if you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, you know, show us that you enjoyed this, And follow us and download us on Spotify. We are there. All of these.
Professional slackers.
The hell
What?
did you just say?
As
Oh, says
Whatever.
gibberish sentence and no explanation. As I'm doing the outro.
Says
I
God knows what. Doesn't elaborate.
was mimicking the
Doesn't-
Portuguese Google Translate woman. Leave me alone.
Doesn't elaborate. Leaves. All right. Good night, everyone.
I was mimicking the Portuguese Google Translate lady saying subscribe to professional slackers.
Oh.
Hey, he said the thing. Good night.
I had already said it before, but I said it like I had a speech impediment.